Here we are with Dusty Hernandez Harrison. What's going on, bro?
Good.
Congratulations on your win, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
A tough matchup, man. Did Torres put up a tougher fight than you thought it would be?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know he was going to be tough, so I didn't expect a lot out of him. But it was definitely tough.
I mean, it looks like he was kind of putting on the pressure early in the fight. Do you feel like you got away from your jab early in the fight?
When it comes to grading myself, a little fastidious. I pick on myself a lot, and yeah, I know. I definitely feel like I could have did a lot better. I know I dominated. I won every round, but I feel like I could have dominated each round more. And I do, but of course I learned from it. This is my first 10-round fight. I've never been 8 before. Scheduled 8, but never went the distance. So this is definitely a good learning experience.
How do you feel about your overall performance tonight?
Me, I told you I'm a little hard on myself. I don't even know if I give myself a C+, maybe. But everybody else seems to be pretty happy.
But this is boxing, man. Sometimes it's just fighting to get the win and then living to another day.
Yes.
I wanted to tell you, man, I actually retweeted you, or I tweeted some things, you retweeted those.
Yes.
I want to commend you on one thing. I think one thing that made the big difference was the later part of the fight. It almost looks like Torres kind of winded himself, trying to assert himself early in the fight. He was trying to put it on to you, trying to come forward, apply pressure. In the later part of the fight, your conditioning showed itself, man.
Thank you.
Do you feel like your conditioning was
I think it's a combination of a bunch of things. I worked with a nutritionist for the very first time, and I made the weight so much easier. I didn't struggle in the last minute. Conditioning coach I have, Kim Jackson, she's been working a lot. We really stepped it up this fight. And then I had to give credit to myself. So deep inside, fighters have something deep inside.
Sure.
You never know what these scorecards look like.
True.
You never know. And my dad told me a few of the rounds were close. So
right. And it was. I actually had it 97, 93 for you. I gave him a few more rounds. I think that 10 to 90, 100 to 90 was ridiculous, but it don't matter. You still got the win. I wanted to also say, man, you had a lot of fans from DC, man. DC was definitely in New York tonight.
Yeah, it's funny. I told the story at the press conference about how when I found out I was fighting in New York, I was like, I might be able to get 20 people, maybe 30, because I have family in New York.
Right.
And a lady said she went to organize a bus, and Tammy Crooks back home. She comes to every fight, and the bus filled up, 56 people filled up like that, and then everybody else wanted to come, so people were driving, taking the boat bus, the train. People made a trip out of it. They're still here. They've been here, so it was great. And I know without them, sometimes a lot of opportunities wouldn't present themselves to me if I didn't have such a huge following. So I really do thank everybody who came.
Could you feel the crowd while you were fighting tonight?
Of course, the Dusty chants. I heard the Pitbull chants, that I heard the Dusty
right. Yeah, override it, yeah.
It feels good. Nobody wants to lose in front of those people, so it does help spark something.
And not too many fighters coming out of DC, man. How does it feel to be holding the crown right now, or representing DC?
It's good because DC is such a huge boxing area, and we lose so many fighters that never make it to the pros because they get in trouble, they streets and stuff. Everybody thinks of DC, they think of the White House, the monument. It's a lot of bad areas in DC. We lose a lot of people, and just to get some recognition in DC, obviously you have like Lamont Anthony, Gary Russell. There's a lot of people coming up, but just to help keep it alive, it means a lot to me.
For sure. Go ahead, hold that belt up for the camera, man. And what do you think?
World title.
There it is, WBC, the green belt, the baby green belt, but he coming with it, still coming strong, undefeated. Hey, what do you got to say to the boxing fans, boxing heads out there, man?
I think all the writers and everything. If you want to follow my career, I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Dusty30th, DUSTY30. I have a Facebook fan page, Dusty Harrison. And shout out to True Boxing guys.
There he is, Dusty. The man, DC gets the win, WBC. You see it, you title, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.